Testing 1 2 3. 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 Okay, welcome everybody to our John Avon stream special. First up, apologies for the delay in
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
getting this started. I was a bit jet lagged. I only woke up about 2 hours ago. This could be a bit disorganized. Just a few of the qualifiers that I'll quickly run over first. If I can bring up the list,
Okay,
I'm just going to
welcome
quickly
everybody.
scroll down through here. This was actually scheduled
to John
for
Avon
various reasons. We had to delay it. So
First up, apologies for the delay.
Testing
1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
So some of these are like jet-lagged Patreons, and some people are, but made a Patreon contribution. Just a few of the qualifiers that I'll quickly run over first. So you can see these podcasts. Everyone that participates simply scroll down through here. 2 entries scheduled John Avon. Rather than writing the name down twice, what I did is I'd first time once and copied and pasted this.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2
So
3.
here's every somewhere down here, but just copy and paste it twice. You get 2 entries like that. Just a few of the qualifiers. Team's got 3 entries. Some people have this next to their name. This is our Patreon. Everyone knows the ways you scroll down through here. 2 entries. John Avon. Rather than writing the name down twice, what I did is first time once and copied and pasted this.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2
So
3.
here's every just a few of the qualifiers. Team's got 3 entries. Some people have this next to their name. This is our Patreon. Everyone knows the ways you scroll down through here. There was a bit of I had the fan switched on at the spot, so hopefully it's gone now. Once and copied and pasted this.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Just mute that perhaps. Okay, so I've muted my desktop audio. Something's making sound, but I don't know what it is. There's nothing. Oh, okay, so maybe it's this. Raffle was making sound. Okay, I'm going to start again. All right. Apologies for that. This was meant to take place in September, but for various reasons it has been delayed, so it's now taking place in October. So for that reason, a lot of these entries are a bit older. If I'm anybody that made a Patreon contribution from September onwards is counted in the Patreons. So you can see there's various entries here. Podcast. Anyone with Patreon next to their name. That's the Patreon bonus. Anyone that's a Patreon contributor that also wins something gets an additional entry. Everybody that participated in Super League gets 2 entries. So say David Hall here. What I did was rather than write out each name twice, I just wrote them once and copied and pasted, so he'll appear back down here again. Super League winners all happen to be Patreon contributors, so they get a bonus. Nathan Blewett got for modding. Chad Meyer was rated the best player, so he got 3. And more again, Will McCarty here. He gets 2 podcast entries plus a bonus because he's a Patreon. And then we have our Patreons. So the raffle is going to look like this. I'll just bring up the details of the raffle so that everybody's clear. So we have 5 prints. Those are there. You can read them later. I'm going to draw these, and we need you to reply within 48 hours of which one you want, because you can see here the first is for Patreon, so they get the first pick. Then we have the next 4 for winners, where the 5th person gets whatever print is left. And that's just how to get the entries, which is a bit late now. So what I'm going to do is go to this website where I've input all the names. I'll just scroll down slowly. You can probably see your name there. Keeping in mind the first entry is for Patreons only. And so what I do, this is just a test. I click this and you can see the name comes up down here. I'm just make sure I've got this correct. Yep. So each time I pick a random name, a different name pops up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to click this 5 times, and then the 6th pick is the person that is the winner. So I'm starting it now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next name that appears will be our first winner that gets to pick a print, and that person is Marcus D. Well, I'm going to be playing with Marcus in about 5 minutes. I'm just going to create sticky notes so I can remember this order. Marcus gets first pick of the print because he's a Patreon contributor. This was exclusively for Patreon. So now what I do is I remove all those names. This is the full list. I'm going to copy and paste this entire list in. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing for another 4 names. So you can see the full list is there. So I scroll through. Now if I do this again, this is not real, I'm just showing you that it can bring up different names for different reasons. Just make sure I've got no questions. No one's watching. Someone can watch this again later. And so now Marcus will pick the first print out of these, and so this person gets the second pick. And I'm going to pick this 5 times and it will be number 6. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next person gets the second pick, and that person is Felix. Well, that's going to save us some postage because Felix actually has the pictures. Just a reminder, these prints Felix picked up in at a GP in Europe. Thanks very much to Felix for that. And they are with him in Austria, so we have to post these out to people. We still have to work out the logistics of that, so please give us a little bit of time to receive your prints. Okay, so this is number 3. This is going to be the 3rd person. So I'm going to click this 5 times and then number 6. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this next person wins the 3rd one. Jordan Berkeley, it's print number 3. What we might actually do, because so far we've had 2 winners from the US, I might get Felix to send them all the prints to one person, to myself, and then to ship them out from there. Okay, so here comes the next person, which is going to be print number 4. Where are we here? So here we go. I'm going to click 5 and then it's the next person. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next person wins print number 4, and that person is Michael Yu. He's also in America. And lucky last now, this is the last person to win a print. And I'm going to click it 5 times and that name will appear. So lucky last, I'm going to tip Lorenzo because he wins every time and his name hasn't appeared yet. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next person will win the last print, and that person is... I called it. Lorenzo gets the last print. So Lorenzo's in Canada, I believe. So yeah, we'll work that one out. Okay, so just running over those again. The first winner is Marcus D. He's the patron winner. Then it's Felix Stenitzer, Jordan Berkeley, Michael Yu, and Lorenzo Soma. So we will get... I'll get Marcus's choice hopefully tonight, and then Felix will get the second choice, and it'll be Jordan, Michael, and Lorenzo. And that concludes our raffle for October. So thanks very much for watching. And this will stay live on YouTube if anyone wants to watch it back. And good night. I'm off to play my league matches now.